everyone, we are back today with our Wednesday workouts. It's been a little while since we've done one. I think this is the first of this year, so sorry it is a little bit late because I know it is almost February. But either way, we are here. We are going to have a little bit of a Pilates workout, and today I've got my band with me. So if you've got a band at home, brilliant. If not, you can still do this workout because it works just as well if you just use a rolled up tea towel or a pillow slipper or anything like that. All you need to do is make sure that you can have your hands, when you're holding onto your tea towel or your pillow slip or band, shoulder width apart, and that's all the length that you need. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of exercises focusing on our shoulders, building mobility and stability, and then we're going to bring it into a little bit of core work as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is sitting comfortably. I'm going to bring the soles of my feet together. But you can also do this with your legs extended. You can do the same exercise kneeling or standing. Lots of different options for you. If you are sitting and you're finding that you're really struggling to lift out of the pelvis and lengthen through the lower back, just pop yourself on top of a cushion or a rolled up towel, and that will work and help you find a little bit more length through your body as well. Okay, so we're going to grab hold of our band. If you've got your long band, you're going to make sure you're going to fold it in half, so you've got lots and lots of tension through that band. And we're going to take a minute and just think about our posture. So we're going to lengthen away through the crown of the head, make sure we're on the sitting bones and the shoulders are stacked above the pelvis. Then from here, we're going to reach our arms out in front of us today, and we're going to have our hands about shoulder height. Now with engagement through the centre, so you're going to draw those abdominal muscles up and underneath. We're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to think about engaging through the upper back, in between the shoulders, and we're going to begin to draw that band in towards your chest. And as you draw back, you're going to keep those elbows lifted and take it as far back as you can, and then we're going to inhale and reach forwards and lengthen away through the crown of the head. So again, exhale, drawing in and back. Good, and then inhale, sliding forwards. So if you can imagine that your arms are resting kind of on top of a ledge, like a table or worktop, you want to keep your hands and your elbows at the same height all the way as you draw that band into the chest, and the same as you go back out. So we're going to really try and avoid dropping those elbows down. And that means we're going to target the underneath the arms, so the tricep muscles as well. Good, and then we're going to inhale, lengthening forwards. Exhale, drawing the navel to the spine. And then inhale to lengthen forwards. Now after a couple, you can now begin to pull out on your tea towel or your band. You find a little bit more work through those upper arms. And then lengthening forwards. And again. Now here, just make sure for me, as we stretch his arms forwards, we're not going to close off the collarbone. We're going to keep the collarbone nice and wide. I'm going to do 2 more. I'm already feeling the burn a little bit through those arms, so keep going, keep those elbows lifted. If you feel the burn, we know it's working, which is great. It's what we're here for. Good, and then reach those arms forwards and take a moment just to relax. Good, okay, could you feel that working all the way through those arms? Okay, so again, we're going to lift those arms back up to shoulder height. This time we're just going to soften those elbows a little bit just to help us stay open and relaxed through the chest. We're going to breathe in. And we're going to expand into the rib cage. We're going to take into our waist and spine twist. So we're going to keep the pelvis and the legs relaxed. And we're going to bring ourselves back to centre. So you think about from the rib cage upwards, lifting and moving round. And we pull out slightly on that band. And the arms just move with your body. So it's really easy. I see it happen all the time. I do it sometimes too. That when we twist from the waist, we allow those arms to keep going. We feel like, oh, we're having a really good twist. But it's not coming from that waist. We really want to get from the waist, from the ribs, and keep the hands directly in front of your shoulders as you rotate from side to side. Good. And then coming back to centre. So I want you to really find that inhale, create more space through the body. And then we exhale and come back. Good, and again, breathing in, lifting up. We're going to lift up through those lower abdominal muscles, coming back to centre. Good, we're going to do another one each side. Great, and then come back. And one more, keep those arms lifted, engaging through the upper back. Nice, good, and then coming back, relaxing those arms, brilliant. Okay, we're going to swing ourselves around. So at the length of our mats. And we are going to have those legs lengthened out in front of us today. So if I get you to join your heels for me, I want to make sure that as we're rolling up and down and again find some rotation, that we're not going to allow those legs to shift. We're going to keep them equal in length, pelvis going to be stable. Once again, we're going to reach those arms out in front, soft through those elbows, engage through the upper back. We're going to take our breath in. Now as we exhale, we're going to pull back through the waist. And as we go, I want you to focus on still lifting through the crown of the head. I'm going to begin to roll ourselves back about halfway. So we're going to begin to tip that tailbone under, and then we're going to scoop in. So we're going to really draw the front of the body to the back of the body, and then we're going to reach forwards and lengthen up and away. To go again. Exhale, rolling back. That's it, just warming up the spine a little bit more. And drawing in to come up. Lengthen away through the crown of the head. We'll do another 2 of these. So again, breathing out, try and relax the legs. Soft through those elbows. Coming all the way up, a little pull out on that band as we come up. And again. That's it, fantastic. Remember, if you need to reduce that range of movement, so go back a little less, that's absolutely fine. So now we're going to find that twist as we did earlier. We're going to draw the navel to the spine, we're going to begin to roll back, keeping that twist. That's it. So now we're really targeting those oblique muscles. We're still creating length, so there's still that pull away through the crown of the head. And then we're going to draw back in and up, bring it round and onto the side. Now, so at this point, we want to make sure those legs and the hips are staying stable. So quite often we begin to shift. So lengthen the legs out of your hips, calming back up, back to centre. Good. I can already feel that warmth being created through the body. Knowing that those muscles are working hard. Good. Coming in to come up. And then breathing out. Other side, pull back through the waist. Lengthen through the legs. Keep that twist through the body. Coming up. Fantastic. And then coming back to centre. We're just going to lift and take a little stretch forwards over those legs. Well done. Nice. Alright, so bring yourself down onto your mat for me. So laying down on your back, we're going to find our neutral positions. We'll use the bands in just a second, so make sure your feet are hip width apart, toes are facing straight forwards. We're feeling balance through the pelvis, relax through the shoulders and the head. And we've got that connection again taking place through the centre of the body, so rib cage drawing down, abdominal muscles drawing in and up, and then down towards the spine as well. Okay, so with this one, if you know that you have either neck or shoulder problems, you're more than welcome just to bring your hands behind your head, so you've got a little bit of support for the neck and head here. Otherwise, grab hold of your bands and we're going to reach those arms to the ceiling, palms facing your knees. So here, I take a breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to curl the head and shoulders up, so lifting the shoulders away from the mat. And then inhale to come back down. And can you see, once again, our arms are moving with the body rather than moving on their own. So I'm not coming up and pushing those arms down. And so come back, the hands would turn back above the shoulders. Good, so we draw navel to spine, curling up, looking for the knees. And then inhale to come back down. And again, exhale, curling up. Fantastic, good. Okay, we're going to add in alternating legs now. So as we curl up, we're going to float one leg to a single knee fold position. And then we're going to bring it back down. Other leg, we're going to float up and the knee is going to be above the hip. And then we're coming back down. Good, going again on each side. Breathing out. And I can feel each time I come back down into my mat, my shoulders releasing into the mat. So they're really heavy. We're staying connected through the back of the body. Fantastic, good. Okay, now we're going to take it into a little oblique twist. We're going twisting from the waist. So we're going to curl up, we're going to twist, and then we're going to float up the opposite leg. Just a little bit of a mind moment there for you, and calming back down. So before we go up, we're going to exhale, then come up from that twist. Opposite leg is going to lift. Coming back. And we're thinking about reaching for that outside of the knee. So again, exhale, find that twist. Keeping your hips square, you're doing great, well done. And one more on the other side. Good. And then coming back and relax. Good, okay, last one. We're going to take it into our spine curl. So holding onto your band still for me. We're going to breathe in. It's going to allow the arms to relax across the front of the body. And as you exhale, you're going to tilt your pelvis towards you so your lower back presses into the floor. We're going to engage the glutes and we're going to peel the spine away. Once we're here, we're going to lift those arms up. Then we're going to reach those arms so shoulders lift to the floor. bring them back down. So we inhale, reach those arms and shoulders up, bring them back down, and then we're going to roll down through the spine to lower. So almost like little shoulder shrugs reaching to the ceiling. To go again, find that pelvic tilt, reach down into your feet, lifting the tailbone and reaching the knees to the bottom of your mat. Arms lift up so the hands over your shoulders. We're going to reach the arms up and relax. And again, reaching up and relax to roll back down. So I'm going to do another 2 of these. So exhale, peeling the lower back, middle back, and then up to those shoulder blades. Maybe you can come up just a little bit lower if you need to have a little bit more support. And again, reaching up and down. But if you can find it, find that length, push your hips up, still staying neutral through the spine, and then rolling down. Fantastic, really good control on the way down. Last one. Reaching those knees away, sending the hip points away. Arms come up, little shrugs, lift the shoulders up, release them back down. And reaching up, releasing them back down, and then we're going to roll down slowly again through the spine, and then relax those arms. Brilliant. Okay, so let's bring ourselves back up to sitting. So either roll yourself to one side, or just roll yourself up. Let's pop those bands to one side for a moment, and let's just come and take a moment just to find our seated posture again. So sitting however is comfortable for you, lengthening through the spine, relaxing those shoulders. And so take a couple of shoulder circles. So we're going to breathe in, draw our shoulders up to our ears, circle them back around and down. To again breathe in and breathe out for 2 more, really guiding the shoulders right the way down. Good, and that final one. Brilliant, fantastic, well done. Well, thank you for joining me for my Wednesday workout. Let me know how you got on in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week for another one. Well done everyone, see you soon.